everyone, how are you? All right, let's make sure the music's not up too loud. Let's get through with our hellos here. So question of the day today is, what is your dream vacation? Honestly, I would love to go back to Scotland again, all right, and add Ireland in it because my ancestry comes from Ireland, but I think that would be fun. But this time, because last time I met my mom there and that was an amazing trip and I loved it, but I would love to do it again with Steve. So I definitely missed him on that trip. All right, let's go ahead. And so we have Luce. Good evening. Good evening from Italy. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Luce says, New Zealand in Europe. I'd like to visit Austria. Very nice. Ev, hello. Leslie, Vivibia Cruz. Very nice. Megan, hi Megan. She says Italy. Love it. Let's see. Leslie, class at 8, Bullion at 8:30. Sounds good. Let's see. Heather always wanted to go to Japan. Ooh, Korea. Korea's another one I'd want to visit. Scotland, right there with you, Leslie. Fef, hello. Let's see. Brooke, dream vacay is Europe. Nice. Sam, hello. Leslie, hello. Clarice, hello. Allison, hello. Let's see. Ev says, question of the day, inside US, visit the 23 states I've not visited. Outside the US, England, and Australia. I have to say, Australia is not high on my list. Like, maybe if I was to go to, like, the Sydney Opera House, but I don't know, man. The Texas bugs are big enough. I don't know that I could handle Australia's. Let's see. Allison says, question today, would love to have a small but cozy boat to bounce from island to island, beach to beach in Greece. Oh, that would be amazing, Allison. That was the other thing is, I feel like it'd be really cool if I could, like, rent some sort of trailer or something where like a travel bus or something where I could travel around Scotland and everywhere else, but like I wouldn't have to worry about hotels. Like I could just stay at, you know, parks of some sort. I don't know, I think it'd be cool. Let's see. Ambient says, question of the day, British Columbia with the old growth temperate rain. Ooh, that would be pretty. Yeah, that would be pretty. I was within travel distance of the redwoods when I lived up north. But I might have visited there when I was younger, but I'd love to go back as an adult just to, you know, because when you're little, everything is huge. But as an adult to go and see the redwoods, I think that would be amazing also. Sherry, hello. Daniela, hello. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I think I missed some people. Let's see, Shannon. Oh, sounds good. Should really be in bed. Had a foster dog ride today. I'm totally not. Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I said totally. Well, Fef, you rest if you need to. It's been an all art day, almost so good. Oh, awesome. I love doing art all day. Let's see. Leanne lurking. Sounds good. Oh, really, Leslie? All right, I'll have to file it away. Okay, well, if I was going to visit Belinda and Tammy, okay, of course. Hi, Carol. But I mean, if I can only choose one place, it's probably gonna be up north somewhere. Live near the roadworks right outside my bedroom window, but not all through it. Oh, that's cool. All right. Okay, well, I think I got through everyone. So hi, everyone. Okay, little disclaimer for tonight. Those of you that have been around for a while will notice when there is a slight change in music. And tonight it is the kind of chill, relaxing music. And part of that is Wednesday, I was feeling kind of off and then it really hit me yesterday. And I haven't had like a fever or anything, but the kids have been fighting off something and I was pretty much just tired and dizzy and nauseous and all the super fun things yesterday. So I rested most of yesterday. I rested a lot of today, but I am not myself yet, and my heart rate is being super awesome and fun because my body's trying to fight something off. So today may end up being a slightly shorter stream. We're gonna see how it goes. These are not super great. My left hand's not so bad, but the more I shake, the harder it is for me to art. So. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of go slow, taking it easy tonight. I don't know if we'll keep going with this page after we're done. I mean, my plan actually was to work on it some today, but well, that clearly worked out well. So we are just going to kind of take it easy and we're just gonna hang out and we are going to paint a little bit. We are using the, you like the music? Yeah, that's my chill no, like I don't know, like the way I'm feeling isn't going away anytime soon. Like I was still like lightheaded and dizzy even when I was laying in bed. And so it's either I lay there and think about how miserable I feel or I come and actually move a little bit and hang out with you guys, so. Exactly, Shannon. That's it. And that's the same thing that Steve told me. So I didn't really do much work today. I didn't really do any chores. Honestly, I significantly slept in. Even little Emily knows I'm not feeling well, and she offered to make them some lunch today. So I was like, okay, cool. so she made both her and her brother some lunch today. And then I think I showered around 2 and just sort of puttered around, not doing, Sistine Chapel would be cool. Greece, yes, Sam, I would love Greece. There goes a piece of paper. But anyway, so I was just like, you know, we're gonna try this at least, and we're gonna hang out, and we'll see how it all goes. But I do like where this page is going. I know, right, Melissa? I will say, you know, when they're younger and they want to, you know, quote unquote help, it gets a little bit harder because sometimes the task will take twice as long. But when they're older and can legitimately do things, it's nice. I mean, because she can make sandwiches and everything and get chips, and we've got string cheeses and we've got applesauce, and, you know, she gets her own strawberries. Like, she can, you know, I would never have them do like breakfast or dinner, obviously. Actually, no, I think breakfast isn't too bad either because she can just do cereal, but they also, you know, get their vitamins in the morning and whatever medicines and stuff. So that is something that, you know, we get them. But lunchtime's usually the easiest one, especially if we have some of like those, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Shannon. Because I find like when my heart is racing, I think too much about my heart, and it's just too much. It's Steve. I know it. She's getting so big. But they're usually pretty, because I have like my headaches and my migraines so frequently, they're usually pretty understanding when Mama's not feeling great. I try not to make it too obvious too often because I don't want them to, you know, the only thing they remember when they grow up is, you know, Mom not feeling good. But they're pretty understanding kiddos, and if they know that, you know, Mama needs to rest, like, they're okay with that. So yeah, it's just, I need to charge my Fitbit is what I need to do. I haven't worn it in a while, but when my heart decides to be weird like this, it's nice to have it to keep an eye on it. But in the interim, I also have this. So I will, if I feel like something's off, then I will go ahead and give it a little check-see to confirm things. But like, it doesn't give me issues too often. It's just, you know, well, anyway, it is what it is. It's just one of those days. That's all. Wow, it would help if you guys could see what I was doing. Yeah, and I've tested it before. My Fitbit is actually pretty accurate as far as being able to, like, I've used it, like I put it on my left hand and then had it check my heart rate, and then at the same time I actually used the cuff, and it was like accurate within like 1 or 2 numbers. Best part of Wednesday stream is little Emily joined us for words on stream. I'm glad. No, she loves it too. She was coughing on Wednesday because, like I said, she hasn't been feeling well either. And she asked about helping on words and stream. She's like, as long as I'm not coughing. So, but no, they're real good kiddos. You know, it's one of those things. A lot of times when you know, we're home with the kids a lot, or they're fighting a little bit or struggling to listen, it's easy for us to like, gosh, you guys know what you should be doing and you're not doing it, and like it gets a little frustrated. But then when we step back and we think about it, like, not to toot my own horn about, you know, our kids, but they're really well behaved. And it a lot of times, like if I'm upstairs working and I hear them, you know, bickering about something, I'll, you know, holler down and be like, are you guys fighting? And they're like, it's fine, we're working it out. And so, you know, they don't just escalate until one of them, you know, up and smacks one another. I don't think they've hardly ever hit one another, but they although yes, they are frustrated with one another, they usually work it out, which we allow them to work it out, because, you know, one of us just coming down and saying, hey, stop fighting, isn't going to get to the root of the problem. But they recognize when there is an issue, and, you know, they listen to each other, and then eventually it's just like, I don't know, they work it out. And it's just like, all right, a little bit of passive parenting is fine with me. Mama taught me how to make cinnamon toast, so when she doesn't feel well, I felt like I was making fancy breakfast for myself. Aw, thanks, Ev. Yeah, they're really good about that. What did she make them today? Little Steve's been on a chips and salsa kick, so she got him some chips and salsa, got him some let's see, there was cheese, applesauce, and then one other thing. I can't remember what it was. And then she like made herself something else. But yeah, sometimes, like I said, those Uncrustables in the freezer, it's basically a sandwich already made. And she can make sandwiches if they want sandwiches, but it's kind of a chips and salsa kick. Yeah, I will say, so Steve grew up an only child. I grew up not an only child. There's a number of us, but we were all spaced pretty far apart. And so I think that there was a slight disconnect with us as siblings because we were just so different in attitude and age. All of us were just at very different stages in life. But I think that's one of the benefits that my kids have is because they are literally almost exactly like 2 years apart. Did not plan it that way. It just happened. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, and it's made it so that they're really close, and they have a lot of interests of the same things, so that makes it nice. Okay, so I was filling in with the light blue because what I had done before where I filled it in was a little scribbly. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the night blue. Let's see, that's the permanent blue. And this one, that's dark ultramarine. Can't grab the one I'm looking for. Gray. Where is my night blue? Did I put it away? Gosh, I hope I didn't put it in like a cup or something. I was cleaning up and hang on. Okay, dark ultramarine, dark sap green, permanent blue, Payne's gray. I have some pencils stacked over here. I'm wondering if it just slipped. Oh gosh, am I just gonna have to work on that section another time? I might have put that randomly. Oh, there it is. Haha. Yep, I just had it on the other side. My oldest sister is 17 years older than me. Oh, yeah, okay, so we weren't quite that far ahead, but I mean, I think we were all a solid 5 years apart. Enough that people used to think that my oldest sister was a teenage mother when it came to my youngest sibling. So you can imagine she enjoyed those conversations. Hi, Kenny. Oh, they're 2 years apart and have always gotten on well. Yeah, and see, that's what it is. And, you know, there's only 2 of them. I feel like once you start adding more in the mix, it can allow for, I don't know, ganging up on one, I suppose, if there were like 3. But they only have each other, so they kind of have to work it out. Which I've reminded them. I'm just like, you know, there's only the 2 of you, so you know, you guys need to look out for one another rather than, you know, give each other a hard time. Hi, Marilyn, how are you? So, but yeah, it makes nice for the summers and everything. Everything's kind of chill, but yeah, so like I feel like normally I have so much more, like so many more updates and so much more going on, but I put together a few orders yesterday, but that is about it. Like I was the least productive I have ever been. It's interesting. I've actually been able to post a reel every day for almost 2 weeks now. Again, I don't know how sustainable that is, but I'll tell you right now, I don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow. I have some stuff planned, but because I've just been bleh. So tomorrow, I'm gonna have to let tomorrow go, I think. Because, yeah, I am not on my game. And that's okay. Days are like that sometimes. The older I get, the more often I gotta give my body a little bit of grace, and I'll feel better once I'm not fighting off whatever this is. Hi, Trey. Favorite dream vacation is Disney World because I was there 13 years ago. This month I went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Oh, that's so fun. Yes, tomorrow will take care of itself. Exactly. I really think the kids have a thing to go to tomorrow, but otherwise it's all good. So yeah, not much to report. If you weren't here on Wednesday, there are some new sticker designs in the shop. That's about it. Like I said, I was gonna kind of take it easy today and work on this page, but it just it never really happened. So I was like, there's no deadline for this page. It'll get done when it's done. When will the next live stream be? It'll be Wednesday. Wednesdays and Fridays are when I stream. Need to motivational speech each other? Probably. Oh yeah, so Shannon got an early release of the Grisaille blender pencil, so if you're curious about that, head on over to her channel. I also got one, but I haven't had a chance to do anything with it, and I'm just planning on doing a short reel. So if you want a full-length explanation of it and how it compares to like the Lumi blender, be sure to check out Shannon's channel. !Lurky. Oh, sounds good, Angela. Rest up. I saw, yeah, F, I saw that. I'm telling you, Arteza needs to get their refills out. Go with the competition. But yeah, I haven't tried it yet. I'm anxious. Like it for different reasons. Yeah, I'm anxious to try it for sure. I mean, they are saying that it's, you know, top of line kind of thing, but I watched Shannon, like I debated about whether or not watching your video yet, because I didn't want to go in with any preconceived notions, but it already has to fight against how much I like the Lumi blender. And so I was like, you know what? I feel like I'll be a little bit more informed when I try to make my opinion about it if I watch Shannon's. I was just like, because I haven't used the Grisaille pencils yet either, but they sent those little primary colors along with it. So I was just like, I'm gonna see what Shannon says, keep it in mind, and then I'll try it out. But because I want to film it when I try it out, I haven't done it yet. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. That was the other funny thing, because I went to your channel looking for it, and I was like, I don't see it. I didn't realize you did it live. I was thinking it was just a normal upload. Like the idea of a landfill and replacer. Oh no, I'm totally with you on that one, Leslie. Absolutely. There was, I can't remember the name of the Instagram, but basically it's an Instagram that posts positive like tech kind of posts. You know, a lot of it is robots are going to take over, doom and gloom, but she specifically posts positive stuff regarding tech. And one of the cool things is apparently they have, you did it unlisted, then made it public. That was the other thing. I was like, well, it's live, but there's nobody in chat. I'm so confused. But apparently they have discovered, let's see, do I want to do water yet? I'm not going to do water yet. I'm going to wait because I don't want to warp the paper around the leaves. So we're actually going to work on this flower here. But apparently they have found this worm. No time for all that upload business. Yeah, I was just like, well, how did this work? I don't understand. So what I did, because the notifications went off that you had posted it, so since I was, oh, Fef, I'm so sorry. Well, Fef, do they have it on Amazon? I know that the package deal with the pencils you couldn't get outside of the US, but the book by itself, can you get that one? Can you get that one on Amazon UK? Oh, so that's right, because the notification had gone off, so I was like, well, I didn't even think to check the lives, and so I just went for the notifications, and I was like, well, there it is, so I pulled it up, and then that's when I realized, like, oh, I should have checked the live section, and ta-da, there it was. But I found it, I watched it, and I am definitely curious to try it, but again, I have to wait until I've got some time. And I have another video that's on the docket for editing. It's another upgrade video that I have all filmed. I just haven't been feeling well and have not been able to edit it yet. So as soon as that one's done, then I can get that one uploaded. So I kind of have to figure out where the timing for everything is and prioritize and everything. So, but it's all good. It's all good content, so I'm excited to share it with you guys. Okay, I think this is a petal here. And I'm just using Primrose right now. Right? I seriously just thank Baxter for having us listen easier. Kenny. Hi, Maylin. See, Shannon, you would do great with little kids. Okay, I think that's all I'll do for the yellow petals. I think the rest are going to be leaves down at the bottom. But I did the primrose color with the leaves up here, so I think we'll do that with these ones down here too. Hey, you know, at least you thanked him, and he may understand that in the long run. Yeah, never any need to apologize. I mean, you guys would understand if I suddenly needed to end stream for whatever reason for the kids. So with the kids, there's not too many like emergency things. Usually when I'm streaming, they know that it needs to be kind of quiet in the house, and you know, everything's live, so technically it's out there for the world to see. So most of the time they usually just do their tablets or their computers with their headphones on. So it's just kind of chill, that's all. Four-legged struggle around here. Didn't I see right? Like one of your dogs, like there was a dog fight or something? Did I misread that? I can't quite remember. Or maybe the neighbor had a dog fight. Something about a dog fight. See, I can pay attention to things and then I only like half remember them later on. Like honestly, it's lucky that Steve and I can have any kind of a coherent conversation at all. It's always mine. Hi, Brian. They need the dog whisperer. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Well, and then didn't you have that one Houdini dog that like, or was it you that had the Houdini dog that got out of the kennel without even opening the door? Or was that Corey? I watched Corey's like work in progress video today, and I know she was talking about her dogs too, but I'm telling you, like when my heart's being funny and my body's not 100% and like I've had this constant headache for like a couple weeks now, it's been super fun. Anyway, brain fog starts to sit in a little bit, or set in a little bit, and my remembering game is even worse than it usually is. Both of us, hers just had a cone, mine didn't. There you go. Oh, fun, Trey. I'm watching too many videos and I'm just mushing all the facts together. Oh no, absolutely. That's why, like, Steve even told me today, like, take it easy. Like, it's not a ton, but like, for instance, I was just sitting at the computer doing computery things. I wasn't getting up. I wasn't moving around or anything. And my heart rate was sitting at like 105 or 110. Anyway, it was up over 100, which isn't really normal for a resting heart rate. So I'm like, all right, we're going to have some water tomorrow. Probably skip any coffee. Not that I drink like a ton of coffee. It's like 1 cup and it's like half caffeinated. I don't drink much, but I think it's just a combination of my body is working a little bit harder to fight off whatever this cold is. And so, yeah, I was just like, oh, that's not good. No, it's a feral cat outside decided he was a lap cat. Oh my gosh. Our teaser. There you go. Carowinds on North and South Carolina. I haven't heard of that, no. All right, so, oh, thing isn't got. Should be music still, should be play all. There we go. Can you guys hear the music at all? I don't know if it's loud enough. I know it's kind of quieter music today. But yeah. Usually I can just kind of feel it. But I do have an appointment regarding all of that coming up in July, so we'll get a read on things, see if there's any kind of an improvement. Boy, genetic autoimmune stuff is fun. Everyone should, no, not every, no, I tell you, I can't even finish that sentence. No one should. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Oh, it's louder than normal. Okay, I'm gonna turn down just a little bit. There we go, that's perfect. Enjoying the music? Good. Yeah, I don't want it to overwhelm. It's always kind of meant to be sort of quiet, little backgroundy music. I got it. Got it in my Starbucks cup. So yes. Have indeed. Steve's usually keeping on me about that too. He's like, how much water did you drink today? I'm like, enough? Thanks, Leslie. And Tix pencils, they've been enjoying them. Oh, nice. Yeah, the little PR kit. I will say one thing for the group. I'll show it to you real quick. Everybody, if you watch Shannon's, it's actually supposed to be like a watermelon themed cup. It's one of the Starbucks ones. I know it looks more red, but it's actually more fuchsia. It matches, you can see a little bit of the glare, but it matches my nails. Anyway, it was a Starbucks cup. Somebody had given me a Starbucks gift card for my birthday, and whenever I get one of those, I treat myself to one of their giant cups. So I swap between the Starbucks cup and my Shanny cup. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Ronnie. But if you saw it on Shannon's, again, I'm gonna do an actual reel so you guys will get to see this. I haven't opened any of it, but it was really cool about the little box that they sent, or little package that they sent out in the sheet. So anytime I get any kind of promotional stuff from companies and, you know, they want me to review it or show it on the channel or on Instagram or whatever else, there's always some level of obligation that comes along with it. You know, it doesn't, whether you like it or not, that's not what they ask for, but it's a, hey, we would like this, this, and this in return for the product. And you're like, okay, that's fine and everything. But it was really interesting. So they sent out this little PR packets that had the 3 primary colors, a sticker, the blenders, and then this paper that came with it that is one of their, I forget what they said exactly about it, but when I do the video, I'll look at it again. But on the paper, what I really liked about it is it said, we're sending this, you know, basically they said, we're sending this for you to try. Post about it, don't post about it, you know, let us know. Sounds good, Trey, thanks for being here. Let us know what you think. Like, there was no obligation that I had to create a video or I had to create a certain kind of video. Like, if I wanted to, I could just post a picture of it and type some stuff underneath. Now, obviously, me being me, I want to do a reel for it. So I don't know, it's just what, honestly, the reels get the most views out of most of the review videos. So to get the most eyes on it, that's what I want to do. But it was just cool because they left it so open-ended. Yeah, exactly, Shannon. Yeah, exactly. Do what you want. Thanks for checking it out. Let us know what you think. And I was just like, that's so, like, it makes me want to do more for them because they're not asking so much from me. And so I was just like, that's incredibly refreshing from a company, you know? Like, still, I'm hesitant because you guys know how much I love my Lumi blender, but just for that fact alone makes me want to work with them more. I keep waiting on little to send me something here. 2024 snacks demonstrate live, and I'm still waiting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just refreshing. I am curious, though, because, like, I saw somebody on Instagram the other day. She had a pretty larger following, and I follow some like vintage clothes, like Instagrammers. You know, they show cute outfits or whatever else. You know, I follow a smattering. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Like a new unseen cosmic brownie. What? Hi, Renee. And she had made a post. She has a pretty significant following, and she had made a post the other day about curious what people's experiences were with having kind of an agent, I guess, and using that agent to discuss with companies so they didn't take advantage of her. And it just like got me thinking, because when you get to the stage where you know, like those YouTube videos, they're like, this video was brought to you by Audible or whatever else. Like, it makes sense that you would need to have an agent at that point, because then these companies are paying you. And there was some sort of Twitch streamer at one point that had made it public what these companies were offering her, and it just like, some of these prices were like huge. But if you think about it, these days, like, streaming and everything is a lot more common than like a TV commercial. So if you get somebody that's got, you know, 10 million followers, which is like insane, of course they're going to want to pay them thousands of dollars for basically an ad space. And I was just like, wow, that's intense. But thankfully that is not the situation yet. And I was just, it was immensely refreshing for a company that is confident in their product and just said, hey, you don't owe us anything, but I would love it if you check this out. And I was just like, oh, I like it. Let's see. That does not replace the Caran d'Ache, but definitely has a place and replaces them. Yes, yeah. Yeah, because I was seeing what you said about the Prismacolor one, and I was just like, huh, all right. Joe loves the Little Debbie's. Open stock of the new E-Tanks. Yes. Purples and teals. Speaking of purples, I am still like looking for the Prismacolors. I keep checking my local art shops, but nothing yet. Oh, fun. I did the whole barista thing for a little while when I was younger, but I'm telling you, those early mornings of waking up to open, nope. You add needing to be at work at 5 a.m., living an hour away from said Starbucks. That's a whole other story. Don't get me started. And, you know, the irresponsibility of an 18-year-old or 19-year-old. Anyway, you add all those together, and it was not a quality combination. It's the Caran d'Ache Luminance blender. Yeah, the Luminance has its own specific blender, and there isn't one for like they just have one kind of blender. It's a very soft blender, and it's flippin' amazing. So yeah, when I say Lumi blender, I mean the Caran d'Ache. I actually ordered myself a refill pack of it because I wanted the pencil again. And I may wait to do the Grisaille one until I get that pencil blender from Amazon back. Hi Zoe, how are you? I was lurking in your stream today. Shattered when they pulled the purples out. I know. From what I've seen, Color with Claire did a review of the colors, and it looks like they're pretty. You have a bunch of full blenders by Caran d'Ache. Yeah, that's great. It looks like the colors are pretty similar. They're just more muted, which I actually kind of like. I mean, I'm glad that they at least tried to replace them, because I mean, if there's any color that's ever lacking from full sets, it's usually the purples. Like, there just aren't enough of them. Let's see. I need to get more Lumi blenders. Mine are just tiny stumps. Yeah. And I've got a bunch of like loose ones with pencil sets, but yeah, this is where I'm at. This is what's left of my pencil blender. But yeah, they're getting a little hard to hold, and I tried gluing them, but the full blenders aren't porous enough for that glue to really hold, and so it's just like, oof. Oh, that's right, Zoe, you are on the other side of the pond there. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that for a second. Oh my goodness, get some sleep, girly. Do I have a stash sitting on? Well, I hope not actually sitting, because they're fragile, but also jelly. The purple pencils are your shortest, right? Oh my goodness. You know, Ambient, if you could just explain that to my body and tell it to actually fall asleep when I crawl into bed, that would be nice. We need to have like a little confab with my brain here that, you know, when I'm in bed, you're supposed to turn off. Oh my gosh, you guys already have any fireworks going off? I'm not looking forward to it, partially because where we moved, we are removed enough from the main part of town that our neighborhood always has fireworks going off. We moved here, and the first day that we slept over here for the first time, I did not think it through, but it was on the 4th of July, and I'm telling you right now, trying to get some kids, my kids, to go to sleep in a brand new house with fireworks going off on the next street, it was not good. It was not good. I mean, it's pretty, it's cool. We don't have to go anywhere for fireworks, but dang, man. No, thank you. Oh my goodness, Connie. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add water to these leaves, and then we will do the yellow leaves. We can zoom in a little bit more. I'm gonna start going green up because I don't want to drag that red into the rest of it. And I am just using the Arteza watercolor brushes. They boom, dogs bark, right? Yeah, Paul gets a little stressed out, especially for like thunderstorms. The vet actually gave him anxiety medication. He's supposed to be my therapy cat, but my therapy cat needs therapy, so you can see my hands are not holding still, which is why I'm holding it like this, like a death grip rather than more easily like that. It's a death grip for this paintbrush today. All right, paintbrushes, you get strangled. Oh, poor Rigsy. Well, and it wouldn't be as bad, but like, and yes, if you're thinking it, yes, fireworks are illegal here, but the cops get so many calls on those nights, like it's impossible. Unless there happened to be a cop in the neighborhood, it's impossible to have anything done about that. Like, I think it's just expected that people are going to do that on the 4th. But the thing that really got me, and this was around New Year's, I don't know if they're still living in the neighborhood. Some of them might have moved, but we had some young college guys that lived in the neighborhood, and of course they were setting off fireworks on our street, and they were being stupid about it. And like, one of them had the firework in his hand, he lit it, and then proceeded to chuck it down the street. It wasn't the, at least if we're gonna do it on the street, let's put it at like where roads meet, so it has the biggest space. Let's set it in the middle, let's light it, let's stand 25 feet back, or however far back you need to. No, he lit it in his hand and then chucked it down the street. Thank God it wasn't toward our house, but I didn't even want to stay out as late as I did for when they had fireworks going, but I stood out there because I didn't want them to set our dang house on fire. I was just like, oh my God, if you lose a hand, that's your own fault, you moron. She's like, really? Really, Shannon, I need you to come to my house on New Year's and the 4th of July and have a chat with them. Currently in no way I'm gonna finish this, but still thinking I need to finish. Now I'm right there with you. Hi, Aaron. Safe place set up, so be surrounded by pillows. Definitely sound. Oh, puppy. I feel like you would be the exact person I would need, though, Shannon. Let's see. I already wet that. It's not looking as smooth as I would like, so we're gonna actually go to the pencil directly. New neighbors behind me get the professional grade fireworks and set them off. Yeah, that's basically here. Again, I don't mind so much when it's like, you know, 3 or 4 streets over, but when it's literally my street and you're chucking live fireworks down the road, like, how, it's what they call natural selection, folks. How you haven't injured yourself. Okay, I'm sorry, that was really mean to say. I take it back, I take it back. Oh, your whole house shakes, oh my goodness. But it's definitely one of those, I'm not enjoying watching these fireworks, but I will stay up and watch them so you don't set my house on fire. Back it up, Terry. I'm a nice person, I swear. I'm also very non-confrontational. And when they're your neighbors, you don't want to, I don't know. It's just... No, they are completely illegal, but there are not enough cops available on those holidays to tend to every illegal. I mean, because everybody in the neighborhood does it. Everybody in the neighborhood does it. Yeah, it's the same thing here. Yeah, they go out of town. There's stands set up all outside of town to go get them. And honestly, like, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge at all. In fact, we were watching some of them outside, and it was really sweet. One of the kids from the houses down the way came and offered our kiddos sparklers, but it's not, a sparkler is not worth it to me to risk being arrested for fireworks, just on the off chance that there was somebody there. I'm like, no, thank you though, but we're just gonna chill. They're legal in Pacifica, yeah. Get one of those machines that when you open it up, it, what is it, sends out the fart spray and the glitter that they do to, that they send to the scammers. Yeah, it's something else. I mean, I'm sure that at some point when they get older, just like I'm sure I did plenty of stupid stuff when I was, you know, in my early 20s. I know I did plenty of stupid stuff. So I'd like to think that a decade from now, when they are full-grown adults and maybe they have kids of their own, that maybe they'll think twice about chucking live fireworks down the street, but one can hope, right? Okay, let's see. I want to get a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit more green. Let's do the dark sap green. Like I said, it wouldn't bother me as much if it didn't put us in a modicum of danger. Anyway, I think they might have moved anyway, so I'm hoping it won't be an issue this year. Or if it does, maybe I'll get up the courage to go kindly ask them to go do that at another location. We're just adding this green on here. When I went to the hospital, I remember seeing a kid come in. Oh gosh, right? The thing of it is where I grew up, I distinctly remember setting off fireworks, but we also lived in a coastal town and we were kind of out in like the outskirts of town as it is. Also, this was like the 90s and the 80s, so I think things were a little bit more relaxed then. But I remember my dad was always super careful, you know, like we'd have a bucket of water on hand. Kids always stood really far back. But my dad's always been a really practical guy, so that's not surprising. Yeah, I'm super like non-confrontational. Like sometimes, I don't know, even online stuff, if I have to, you know, do something, you know, in regards to a group that I'm managing or whatever else, I do not enjoy it at all. So I try to avoid most confrontation if I can, but I also know that that's not always practical. All right, let's go ahead and add some yellow to our leaves here. I'm not even all that passive aggressive either. I think I just avoid the issues if I can. I was on school airplane bonfire night. We were shown all. Oh gosh, yeah, that would terrify you. It's like when you work at a fast food restaurant and you have to watch. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but in season 5 or season 6, might be season 6. It's post-college Buffy. And she's having to go get a job to pay her bills. So she goes to get a job at a burger place and she has to watch this instructional video. And it's just, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But like, that's what it reminds me of. Sounds good, Zoe. Thank you. Get some rest on. Am I Switzerland? I don't know, am I? Oh, they don't get bothered by him. That's nice. All right, there you go. Like a frightened deer. Make too much noise in the boat. Oh, yeah, I heard about that humidity. That's getting pretty, I mean, we're used to it down here because that's like all we got going on, but yeah, I know for some places where it's not super common, that can be rough. Okay, one of my leads broke on this one, which is just sad, but I don't want to do the handheld one with it, so we're going to use the hand crank sharpener with this one. Right, yeah, the little snake ones. I don't know what that is, like the chemical that's in it that makes it expand like that, but it's fascinating. And the normal pets and the farm pets, they're bothered by. Oh, that's nice. Oh, try not to get into things, yeah. Oh, I hate that. I hate that when it sharpens off and there's like all this wood on the other side. I'm gonna ignore it for now, but when I sharpen it next, I'll try and get it going a different direction. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna decide We're gonna add a little bit of that red too. I don't want to put too much because it's a pretty dark color. Okay, so I used this sound on a reel I posted today, I think it was yesterday. But everybody has been seeing the Practical Magic song that's been going around, you know, the gram, the talk tick and all that kind of stuff. So it got me kind of thinking like, oh man, it's been, I knew I had watched Practical Magic before, but it's been ages. 1998, Sandra Bullock and, I don't know why I almost said Kirsten Dunst, that's not right. Oh, red hair. Crud, why can't I remember? Married to Keith Urban. What is her name? Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman. Ah, yeah, see, Allison, you got it right as I was thinking. Anyway, I watched it. Oh, maybe he was traumatized by some fireworks or something. So because I wasn't feeling well yesterday and I couldn't even bring myself to really even crochet while in bed, like I hate just not being productive. So since I was in bed anyway, I went ahead and rented it on Amazon and I watched it and I forgot how, wait, there's books? There's Practical Magic books? Ginny Weasley, no, not Ginny Weasley. I didn't know there were Practical Magic books. But yeah, I watched it and I forgot kind of like how quirky it is. I was just like, huh, okay, that's the direction this is going. Hi, Minty. I'm gonna see if I can sharpen off that weird piece of wood. Oh, is it already? Oh, no, I don't like, okay. I don't want to waste this. I mean, yeah, hang on. I'm gonna see if I have something I can set this in. I guess I kind of do. I have my watercolor palette. I don't want to waste this. So, I have my watercolor palette here. And I'm just gonna set this right there. This was the piece that broke off of it earlier. So I'm gonna use those. I don't wanna, here, look, see, you can see. Just put them right there. That's like perfectly good watercolor. Ooh, nice, Minty. Yeah, it does look a bit off-centered, which is like, I know it's, I'm wondering if it got dropped at some point, but I'm not gonna keep sharpening it. I'm gonna use the little bits. It's Caran d'Ache, man. You don't waste the broken tips. The only thing is I'll need to find a sharper one. These ones are kind of old and the blades are not as sharp. So I need to go through all my sharpeners and find my sharpest one to go ahead and sharpen that because I don't want to keep wrenching it in a dull blade. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to wet the little bit. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. We're gonna add our red, then we're gonna wet it, and then we'll take a little bit off that. Oh, the 120 Albrecht Dürer? Oh, nice. You're talking about, oh, you're talking about her. I gotcha. Sounds good, Melissa. Get some rest. A new one for them? Gotcha. At least it's not this one. I got a small set of Albrecht Dürer and it came with this giant Magnus pencil, which definitely, like, this is the large hole sharpener. Oh, I guess it kind of fits in there. But like, this is even bigger than the Lumis. This is ginormous. I would love to find a full set of these though. I feel like it's just fun. Inspire Nature by Marjolaine Baston doing a beach scene with a, oh cool, I haven't heard of her. Aw, sounds good, Fef. Get some rest. Oh, you changed all the blades in your sharpeners. The issue with these ones and any of the Staedtler ones makes me kind of sad. I need to find replacement blades for them. These would be easy enough to replace because it's just a screw. Come on, get focused. But do you see where I had a little pointer thing? I'll use this. Do you see these little tabs? Because of these tabs, I can't just put any blade in there. It has to be a Staedtler blade. Like, I know that they did. Okay, on one hand, it's good that they did it because it keeps the blade from moving around when you're twisting it. It makes it so it won't miss a line. Oh, look at that. I've got a broken tip in that one. Maybe that's why that other one broke. Yeah, it makes it so I have to get specific Staedtler blades for those ones, which I need to find. I haven't found. I will say, so there is this girl, and in fact, I guess I didn't tell you guys about it. Okay, so there is this girl that I follow on Instagram. I don't know if one of the mods can pull up a link to her Instagram. It's called The Aesthetic Studio, 3 words. She mostly does a sticker shop, but recently she put out her very first coloring book. Now, I read she's based in Canada, so it takes a little bit for it to show up. You can't order it through Amazon. She is self-publishing for herself. I read the description of her book and the paper in it. Apparently she uses 100-pound paper, which is good. Like my super thick paper that I get from the print shop is 120 pounds. But I ordered her book. Now, because obviously she's self-published, it's not Amazon, it's not free shipping, it's not gonna get here in 2 days. But after shipping, total I think was about 24 US dollars versus, thank you, Shannon, versus, because when it's like Canadian money, I think it comes up like $30 or something. But it's about $24 US. And I'm really curious about it. It's got a lot of like, I think it's perfect for like when you want to just tackle something small. Anyway, she's self-published. I think last I saw, there's only like 5 of her books left. I don't know if she's going to reprint. I think it depends on how well this run of her book does. So if you are interested in it, that's her link to her Instagram, and you can check out her link in bio for the book. Like I said, I haven't gotten the book yet, so I can't say for sure. It's supposed to arrive July 5th. And so I'm really curious about it. And I figured if I like it, I can show it to you guys on here. Right, Patty? Yes, exactly. She has a little bit of a kind of idea what it is. If you go to her Instagram, go to her link in bio, you can see the book in there. But I kind of, 1, I was intrigued by it, but 2, she is, you know, she's kind of like me. She's self-published, she's working on her stickers, she's got a really cute drawing style and everything. Like I said, last I checked, there were only like 5 or 6 of the books. I say 5 because I think there were 6 and then I got one, so there should be like 5 books left. So if you wanted to get it to go along, but otherwise, you know, if it comes down to it and we really like it, we could always, you know, say, hey, are you going to run another print or something? But I say all of that to say, she also has the same silhouette machine that I do, the Portrait 3. And one of the cool things about the way she does hers is she actually discovered that you don't need to use the it says 6 left. Okay, cool. It says, it worked on my laptop, but not my phone. Gotcha. What was I saying? The blade that she uses for her silhouette, it is not a silhouette blade. Now the thing with the silhouette blades, they look like this. And like, I didn't really know it when I got it, but for a 2-pack of these blades, this is what's used. It's an auto blade. It's used to cut all the stickers. Colored them on Donna with gel pens today. Oh, fun. Anyway, I used it to cut, it cuts all, basically it cuts anything. It says, she's a girl. It says she's 20. Yeah, she is. She's only 20. She's real young. But anyway, I know I'm rambling. She uses what's called a roll-in blade. To get a 2-pack of these, it's like $24 or $25. So when it gets dull, you have to replace the blade and the entire casing. She uses a roll-in blade that, like, she uses it for all her stickers. Clearly she's been using it for a while, and she has the exact same machine as me. So I was trying to find her exact one on Amazon. Now I ended up ordering the wrong one, but I'm not returning it yet because I think I'll still be able to use the blades in it. But I did find her exact one on eBay, actually. So now again, this isn't the right casing. Oh, Scotland, I did, yes. Thin plastic, probably. Something really, I mean, it cuts vinyl. There's a whole list of everything that it cuts. Now, this is not the right one. I ordered the wrong one, but I found the new one. But it's basically works on the same principle. Now, to give you a frame of reference, the right one that I got on eBay, it was like 18 bucks, and it comes with blades. And the idea is when these get dull, you have to replace the entire thing. And again, I don't know for sure. I know it works for her, and I'm gonna test it out when I get mine because I found the blade on eBay. But instead, what you get is this little case with all of these different angle blades. There's like a 45-degree angle blade and a 65-degree, 65? I can't remember. Anyway, comes with a couple different angles. I'll have to test it out, see what works for me. But long story short is, 2 of these blades, like $25, all right? This thing, the right one, $18 plus all these blades. That's 1, 2, well, if you're only using one, that's 5. Okay, that's 5 replacement blades for 3/4 the price of what it is. So 2 of these is like 25. 5 of these plus, right? No, and I had to do a Google search on it because it's a Roland blade, and I went onto the Roland Blades website. I couldn't find it anywhere. So then I found it on eBay. So I mean, the casing plus 5 replacement blades. And again, it'll be a learning curve because it's not a Silhouette brand blade. But for the cost alone, especially because I didn't realize how quickly these get dull. And when these get dull, the issue is it causes bunching with your vinyl. It causes skipping. It causes just a myriad of issues. And the thing of it is I'm already noticing, oh, Venice, Italy. Oh, during Carnival, that would be amazing. I've already noticed that it happening with this one, and I was just like, gosh, I've only had this for, you know, like a month or 2. If I'm having to replace the blade like that often. So again, I'm gonna try it, see how it works, but if that's the case, it is going to save so much money replacing the blades. I'm not saying for sure that this is the answer. What I do know is that it works for her. Since, wow, how often are you using it though, Marilyn? Because I have been using mine like, not on a daily basis, but I have recently used it more. And I tested out a lot of stuff with it. Hi, Tanya. I tested out a lot of stuff with it, so I've been using it a lot lately. But you know, I'm sending 6 to 8 sheets of vinyl and paper and everything. Can you really, Shannon? Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Marilyn. It just seems, it's like with anything name brand. A lot of times what you're buying is the brand. So if I can find a replacement blade for like a fraction of the price, like that seems like a no-brainer, you know? Like if it works just the same, for sure. So I don't know, I'm excited to test it out, but I've learned a lot from her Instagram account. So the point of all of that was to say, 1, about the blade, but 2, she does have that coloring book. So take a look at her Instagram, see if it's something that you're interested in. Mine will be here on July 5th. It's already shipped, so I'm kind of hoping it might be out sooner, but we'll see how quickly the mail is, because technically Canada is international. Like I said, with shipping for me, I think it was $24 total, but it's got a lot of cute little illustrations, a lot of like little okay, Shannon, can you message me? And because I'm imagining that it's like, how exactly do you sharpen it without it cutting the foil? I'm not entirely positive. It cleans it, sharpens it, ball up some aluminum. Oh, there you go. Ball up some aluminum foil and get to scratch, get Steve to. That's probably a good call. And then you just rub it. Yeah, let me know, because I'm definitely intrigued by that. If I can extend the life of the blade itself, that would be fantastic. But I think part of the reason that it's starting to have issues already is because I always put a vinyl seal over the top of my stickers. And so it's having to go through a lot of adhesive. And so I think that might be shortening its lifespan. I don't know. I can't see myself not putting vinyl over the top of the stickers. I always use waterproof sticker sheets, but it's also an inkjet printer. And so I've tested it out, and the stickers do fade a little if you run it, like if you put it on a water bottle and wash it through, which is why I put the vinyl on it, because it should last just fine once I put the vinyl on it. So I can't bring myself to not do vinyl. Probably I'm working on creating the stuff for the monthly sticker club, and one of the tiers you'll get a sticker sheet, and the sticker sheets probably won't have vinyl on top because they're meant to be more along the lines of like scrapbooking stickers almost. So those ones probably won't get vinyl. It'll still be waterproof paper, but those ones won't have vinyl on top. Thank you. Go through periods where you use it all the time to cut HTV summer paper, and then I don't use it at times. That's fair. Right, Tanya? It's a tiny blade, but you never know. The kids still tease me about the bean can. I'm like, yeah, I know. I have a history. Can't be trusted with sharp objects. All right, I'm gonna give this a quick dry. I'm gonna use the heat gun. Definitely need to get some shadow under this for sure. Get it up to par with the rest of them. I feel like it's gonna be really pretty when it's done. But yeah, I'm down for anything to extend it. I've really been enjoying making the stickers though. I think part of it is because I can do them faster. I can usually get, you know, a design done. Nails keep breaking. Do they have polish on them, or are they, I could say naked nails. Sorry, YouTube, I said the word naked. But yeah, I mean, meaning nothing on them of any kind. And is it that they're breaking like on the sides, or are they like chipping on the top of your nail? Right, Ev? Yeah, I like I said, I can't be left. Thanks. I can't be left unsupervised. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Hang on, because my hands are shaking real bad, and I cannot hold that right now. I have these little tweezer thingies, but they have like a spring. I might have put them away safely because they're really sharp. And I was probably afraid I was going to injure myself, which is not out of the realm of possibility. So I would have put them somewhere that wouldn't involve an injury, because it's like spring loaded. Okay, I might just have to hold them in regular tweezers, but they're nice long tweezers, but less, oh, you know what? I'm gonna check my drawer real quick. Yeah, I think they're koi, just with the long tails and everything. Check my drawer here. I've got a whole drawer that has all of my silhouette tools and everything. But I'm wondering if I used them for something and then thought, wow, these are really sharp. I should put them somewhere safe. Which, I mean, in the long run, isn't a bad idea. Just double checking this little thing I have here. 1 second. And regular tweezers, but not my little spring-loaded tweezers. I found my Fitbit. So what you're hearing right now is pretty much what it's like inside my head all the time. Oh, found him. Hey, look, I found my Fitbit. I was looking for it earlier. I found them. I did indeed put them somewhere safe. Okay, look, they're like little spring-loaded thingamajiggers. You guys going to bed?
Yeah,
All right, love you guys. It's asleep.
okay. Love you.
Love you too. Oh, and also little Emily chat was impressed with your lunch capabilities today. Okay, look, so it's spring-loaded, so I don't have to hold it to squeeze it. Your head is loud too. Yeah, it's what it's like. Like, you know that dog from Up? Where it's like, oh, squirrel! Yeah, that's me. Let's see. I bought some of that. I have to watch it when I wear it. Seems like it doesn't like tissue. Yeah, a little bit. Well, see, I always misplace the charger. I'm telling you guys, like my brain is just chaos. You'll see it's got electrical tape because Paul decided to make it a snack. He didn't chew all the way through it, but I keep it safe. Anyway, found this the other day, and I keep finding this and setting it like where I can find it. Yeah, it's completely dead. And so just now I was like, oh, I found it. Yeah, I tell my head to stop talking, right? Anyway, yeah, so these are spring-loaded. I got these like at a really good deal at Hobby Lobby when they're having all their sales. Oh, nail aid. Oh, Angela, did you answer? What did you mean about the nail breaking? Hang on. Hold on. I don't know if you... Oh, no, they are naked. Okay. Yeah, for me, honestly, I find just keeping my nails painted makes them tougher. Okay, I'm actually kind of loving this because I'm not needing to grip this at all. It's just holding the tiny little piece of lead. Shift just a little bit, but I saw this thing. I know we're talking about practical magic, but I saw this thing the other day. I didn't verify it anywhere, but it was something along the lines of when they made practical magic, they actually hired someone familiar with the pagan arts so they could get it as realistic as possible on the show. But apparently, after the show was done, the person came back and like threatened to curse them if they didn't pay her more. And like they did, just because they were worried that they were actually going to get cursed. I don't know the validity of that. I did not double check the source, but it was something I saw the other day and I was just like, if that was the case, like hot dang, that's nuts, man. Why are we using tweezers? Because the pencil lead broke for whatever reason, and these are museums and I don't want to just chuck the lead, and it's a pretty good chunk. So I am holding the tiny piece of lead in tweezers because my hands are way too shaky tonight and I would not be able to hold it. So I'm using tweezers to hold it. Yeah, no, it is the raw umber, but it it blooped, exclamation point bloop in chat. It blooped out of the lead, and these pencils are too expensive and too precious to just chuck when it breaks. So whether it's the pencil holding them or the tweezers holding them, it works just as well. My poor little artist heart would cry if I just chucked this lead. There you go. Exactly, exactly. As the lead dejectedly falls to the desk, a sad bloop can be heard emanating from the barrel of the pencil. Yeah, so my paint palette, I have the other one because it broke twice sitting here, but mine is covered in watercolor right now, and I don't want to get other colors on it. Yeah, right? Like, it's too precious. It's too precious. I don't want to waste it. Renee gifted me this set for my birthday, and I was just like, my little artist heart just sang. I was like, ah, it's beautiful. There you go. It's looking nice. All right, we're gonna set that there. And let's grab our Payne's Gray. There we go. I'll drink water here. I've been trying to keep on my water. Actually feeling okay right now. Like, I'm not feeling worse than I did when we started. And I mean, we're a little over an hour in, so that's not too bad. In our watercolor things, yeah, exactly. What color was that? The brown one was raw umber. This one's gonna be Payne's Gray. Distraction. Oh, right, exactly. Tanya, I'd be over here tossing it. If it was any other watercolor pencil, I'd probably feel that way, but oh man, not these. These are precious. I'm actually kind of grateful that we're doing watercolor tonight, because when my hands are as tremory as they are, like they are today, it's actually a lot easier because you can be kind of fast and loose with paint versus pencils. Like, there are times if I'm having like a bad tremor day that my hand will just like jerk. And I was doing something the other day that I was, you know, creating. Oh, I think it was that Christine Caran page that I worked on, that I posted on Instagram. And my hand jerked, and I just like had this pencil streak, and I was just like, oh my gosh, because I was doing pencil on top of it, and it just like spasmed, and I was just like, well, okay, that's what we're doing today. Oh, the half pans got you. Yeah, Kenny, I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel, but my heart doesn't feel like it's racing as much as it was, which is nice. And I think it's just because we're just sitting here. And honestly, as crazy as it sounds, it helps it when I don't think about it. And I think part of it is because when I'm thinking about how much my heart is racing, like, it gives me anxiety. So therefore it makes my heart race more. But I'm distracted with all of you lovely people right now. So it gives me a chance to get out of my head just a little bit and not focus on whatever else my body decides it's gonna try and do. I just like to think it's my body like revolting. Not revolting as in gross, it's just as in, so we're not doing this today and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Exactly, there you go. You know, because there's always, like, obviously I know if you're sick, you're sick. You have to rest. That's like, that's the rule, you know? But I just, especially when you have a long list of things to get done, I hate not being productive when there are things to be productive with. Yeah, absolutely. Have you tried eating salt or salty snacks when your heart starts to race? Well, part of it is, some of you, I've already like talked about it. So I have a autoimmune thing. It's actually, it's called Graves' disease, but it's genetic and you can't help it. And it has to do with your thyroid, and your thyroid's all kinds of jacked up. And consequently, there's medicine that you have to be on to help regulate your heart rate. Because before I got diagnosed with it, they did blood work to check my, you know, T3s and T4s and all of that. You know how when you get startled by something and you're just like, you get really, you're like, you're so startled by it, your whole body feels like it's shaking, like it's almost vibrating, like you can feel it in your arms and you can feel it in your legs, and like you need a moment to just like gather yourself. Well, that's, or if you've had like a ton of coffee and you just literally feel like you're vibrating. Well, I was feeling like that without being startled and without the coffee to back it up. And, you know, that's when I went to, between the neurologist and the endocrinologist, it's kind of like, they're sort of two separate things that are aggravated by each other. So before I was diagnosed with it, I was having unexplained, just like tremors, where it was just, yeah, going nuts. Anyway, so it's caused by my thyroid being wonky. The thyroid messes with your heart, and the heart in turn causes the tremors. So, yeah, it's not so much a diet thing, so much as my genetics suck. Like, they suck. And so I go and see an endocrinologist and get blood work done about, is it every 3 months, every couple of months? And in the interim, short of the medicine that I'm already on for my thyroid, there's not a ton that they can do for the tremors, short of, you know, I limit my caffeine. That's why I only have 1 cup of coffee a day. It's only half calf because I don't want to be completely miserable. Yes, a wonderful circle of annoyance. And I just have to, you know, if I'm having days where, like today, when my body is already fighting, because that's what triggered this one, is that I am fighting off some sort of, it's not a full knock me off my feet kind of cold, but I'm definitely fighting something off. Therefore, my body is working harder, which is why there's the nausea and the lightheadedness, because again, my body is revolting. Interesting. Well, I'll have to ask my endocrinologist about it when I go in. I don't have a super high salt diet. I don't know, because I'm gluten-free, I tend to eat fairly well. I don't go out to eat all that often. Usually when the family has pizza, I have like a cauliflower pizza that I'll heat up. But being gluten-free kind of naturally keeps me from having too poor of a diet, which I think is frustrating. Like, I guess if I'm talking about it already, I might as well just keep going. Because of all of this, my weight skyrocketed from what I was. Because having Graves' disease, you're in hyperthyroidism, which is the opposite of hypothyroidism, which is basically your body is just, what is it? I can't remember. It's overproducing, or anyway, my body was just running at a really high rate. And so consequently, my metabolism, I was burning everything like super fast. Like I think I'm like close to 5'6", hypo. Yeah, so hypo is the opposite. I'm close to 5'6", and I think at my lowest, I was at like 125. Well, now that I'm on this, there's, you know, a certain number of medicines that I'm on. And 1, because my thyroid is now more regulated, and 2, because some of the side effects of some of the medicines are weight gain, my weight has decided, we're like, wow, we're gonna have lots of fun and there's gonna be lots of us. No, it's not. Oh, is vanilla steroid? I don't know. I don't know anything about asthma. But yeah, so consequently, the last the last year or so has been just super awesome and fun, and oh boy, do I get excited about those appointments. But, you know, as frustrated as I am to be 37 and on a handful of medicine, one, it could be worse. And two, I am grateful that it was discovered early on. It comes from my mother's side of the family. And if it were to go undiagnosed in me, then it could very well turn into an atrial fibrillation down the road, which is really not good for your heart. And so as much as it sucks to be on medicine, I have to look on the bright side that this is being aware of it and taking care of it now is going to, in the long run, extend my life a little bit. So it sucks, but it's necessary, and you know, I'll deal with things as they come. Sorry, I've never talked about this quite as much before. I've touched on it, but yeah, that's what's going on with me. Right? And that's the thing is, so if the thyroid medicines don't work, then they have to discuss the next step, which is removing said thyroid, whether they remove it or end it with radiation, which is, I don't know if anybody here has, but you'll probably understand when I say that removing your thyroid can also introduce a whole host of issues. And again, I'm only 37. I do not want to have my thyroid removed at 37. So, I mean, I will cross that bridge when eventually I get to it. But if I can avoid that, I would like to. See, I was down to a size 6, swimming 35 laps a day, then an asthma attack, was put on prednisone. Right, see, it's just... Hi, Catherine. I love it. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, there's been, you know, consequently, there's a lot of emotions tied to it, and I have my good days and my bad days, like all of us. But definitely, how are you, Catherine? Doing this and being able to have an outlet and have it be something that I enjoy, like coloring and art and everything else, has definitely helped with everything, helped to keep my mind off everything. All I can say is that I am immensely grateful for Steve, because he is, let's see, I'm using dark side. I guess I haven't really been saying the names at all. I apologize. He has just been immensely supportive, and on days like today and before, right? Exclamation point, Steve. Like today and before, he is the first one to tell me to take it easy or don't do as much. So if he, you know, like, because there's, yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I also work. But there is always this ingrained sense that because I stay home with the kids, I need to have X amount of chores done. I get that. I need to have, you know, X amount of chores done before he gets home. Like in an ideal stay-at-home mom world, the house would be clean, the laundry would be done, dinner would be on the table the moment he walks in the door, but it's just not practical for me to be able to do all of that all the time, on top of doing work and on days that I feel like this. And so he's never one to walk in and be like, no, why isn't the laundry folded or the dishes done? Like, he understands that there are days that I am just limited, so I have to get over my own insecurities of feeling like I'm not doing enough. You know what I mean? Oh, I love that. Okay, so we're gonna use this light cobalt green. Anyway, I apologize. That was way more than I usually talk about medical stuffs. But, yeah. I take comfort in, as much as it sucks, that it's a genetic thing. It's not my fault. So I just, you know, work with it where I can. Yeah, it's not easy. Oh, I see all the hearts. And hopefully, you know, I'll get some good news back in July, but we shall see. The last appointment didn't quite have the answers I wanted, but it is what it is. Exactly. And I know plenty of us have all kinds of things going on. And like I said, as far as autoimmune conditions are concerned, it's definitely not the worst of all of them. Is it frustrating? Absolutely it is. Do I wish that the only thing I took at night was a multivitamin? Absolutely. There you go, Patty. I love it. Maybe I should make like a general husband command when we all talk about our hubbies. Oh boy. But that's also why, like, I know that occasionally on past streams, like, I'd have wine or whatever. That's also why I don't drink anymore, because I can't take what I need to take and have any alcohol either. Ah, Catherine! It has been a hot minute. 30 months. Holy heck. Let's get some hypes in chat for Catherine. There we go. Exclamation point hype. Well, mine is getting Eye of the Tiger. It's the Eye of the Tiger. That is true. As frustrated as I am, it's hard to balk at modern medicine because, I mean, yeah, it's changed a lot of lives, being able to extend them and whatever else. And again, I just remind myself that without it, I would be a heck of a lot worse. So I will just grasp me. The interesting thing is I have multiple siblings, and I am the only one of my siblings that ended up with it. Gotta love that genetic roulette, huh? All right, let's go ahead and get this wet here, and then we'll probably add some shadow. Oh my gosh, Catherine! Thank you! Oh my goodness, exclamation point hype. Catherine, thank you. Oh, what was that? Something just fell. Oh, scared the crud out of me. I have this book. It's a very large book. I was using it for references the other day. It's massive. It just fell over and I was like, there's this giant thud. I'm like, what was that? Oh my goodness, Catherine, thank you. Oh my goodness. Did I already do exclamation point hype? I'm gonna do it again. And we're gonna get to, there goes the heart, right? There it goes. Just this loud thud. I was like, I don't recognize that sound at all. Hi, Katrina. Oh my goodness. If you just got a gifted membership from Catherine, you now have access to all of these handy dandy hype emotes. I'm gonna click them all on here. And if you haven't gotten your free download for this month, be sure to snag it from the community tab. And there will be a new one on July 1st. Aw, thank you so much, Catherine. Oh, that did make me jump a little bit. Oh, yeah, that didn't help the heart rate at all. Remind me to put that book away next time. It is a beast of a book. Like, I don't even know how much it weighs, but it's the Smithsonian Natural History, the ultimate visual guide to everything on Earth. It's huge, but it's fantastic for references. Especially if they're like, because a lot of times I'll take my own kind of botanical images to use as references, but if I don't have access to said botanical, it's nice to, right? Yeah, no, it's behind me. It's nice to have it on hand for quick references. Wait, did that just, was that again, or did it, Catherine, oh my goodness. I was just like, wait, did it glitch? Oh my word, thank you. Wait, did that unlock a new emote spot? Oh my word, Catherine, thank you. Hang on, we're gonna check the memberships. Did that unlock a new emote? I was thinking it'd be super fun to have a chaos emote. Hang on, let's look at the thing. It's loading. Oh my word, Catherine. Let's take a look. What does it say? Hang on, wait, no, that's the wrong button. Would help if I push the right button. There we go. Okay, perks. Emotes. Oh, close. We're close. Sweet. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to create a chaos emote. Ah, thanks, Durbin. Right, Catherine, that was amazing. Thank you. All right, well, everybody, don't forget to get your free coloring download. At first, I was like, wait a minute, did it glitch? Thank you so much, Catherine. I appreciate you. Oh, I love you guys. Getting me all. What's the word? No, I can't think of the word. Verklempt. My sister likes to say verklempt. Aw, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, just pop it in here. You are so sweet. Flustered is a good one, but a good, yes, in the feels. Oh my goodness, just got home, took my mom and dad brother out to dinner. Awesome. It's always a good time. Let's use a little bit of the primrose. Thank you so much, Catherine. Oh, I never updated the new member emote goal either, did I? I just realized that. I was going to. Hang on. I should double check what that is so we can keep track of it. Because that 100 certainly doesn't help. Hang on. Hang on. Takes me a minute to get to it. Okay, so if we go to... Where are we at? Oh my goodness, we're at 124. Oh my goodness. I think that's like the most. I think that, oh, you want to zoom? Yeah, that might be good. I think that is the most, the highest we've ever been. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to here. Overlays. Let's see, stats. This one it? I need to label these. Let's see. Oh, it is, cool. Okay, so we're gonna go to this one. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna get us to the Bob Ross one, aren't you? Goodness. Oh, hang on. Okay, settings. Oh my goodness, Catherine! Oh my word, Catherine! You didn't have to do that? Okay, well we're officially, in the, I gotta see what the next goal is. Oh my goodness! Catherine, thank you so much! Oh, you're gonna get me all teary-eyed now. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, now, okay, I found what I need to found. Now I gotta see. Oh my goodness. Ugh. It's a good thing I don't have a face cam right now. I'm just gonna give me a minute. Oh. Thank you, Catherine. You guys are amazing. Okay, we're gonna refresh this now. Good emojis. Oh my goodness. Okay. So how many? I might just, oh wait, here we go. Here's the list. Okay, I think 150. 150 is the next one. But we just unlocked a new emote, so you better believe I'm gonna be making us a new emote. I'm thinking a chaos emote, unless we want to vote. Unless we want to vote. Okay, did that update it? It did update it. Okay, cool. Cool. 134. 134. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Catherine, you are amazing. What did you miss? Look at this. Catherine just gifted 30 memberships.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know. I'm like over here like very glad that there's not a face cam. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Catherine.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh my goodness, and I totally missed. I totally missed. You can't be branded channel, forget. Wait, what does that mean? I'm confused. Hang on, I need to refresh my chat real quick. It's all funky. There we go. That is so sweet of you, Catherine. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that you know, I know that it's the internet, and I know that I haven't got to meet any of you in person, but you know, over the years for streaming, I feel like a lot of you have become my friends, and I have to remind myself not to open up too much sometimes, because it is public, but it's really hard not to sometimes with you guys. Like, it just... No worries, Kelly. Yeah. I don't know, like, part of it is a lot of times I don't have the time or the energy to get out of the house. You know, like, I have a few select friends I'll go have coffee with and everything, but you guys recharge my soul a little bit, you know? Hi, Donovan. Thanks for coming in. And there is just something so special knowing that as much as the world sucks sometimes, that there are so many just amazing, wonderful humans out there like you guys. Well, thank you. It really means a lot. It does. It just, everything that supports the channel means I can keep doing what I love, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sorry, I was just staring there at chat for a second. Goodness, you guys, it's the camera all over again. Not that that was a bad thing. I'm just so immensely grateful, and y'all are so wonderful. Thank you. Right? Like, it's hard. Right, Ev? Oh, I'm right there with you. You know, it's interesting when COVID happened and everybody was so isolated from everyone, especially, you know, at the heart of it, and we all had to be quarantined. I didn't feel it as much as I think a lot of other people did, because I still had this just amazing social outlet to go and spend with people that enjoy the things that I enjoy. Because that's the thing too, is just, it is immensely difficult, surprisingly, unless you are in a field that is, you know, like an artistic field. It's hard to find people who enjoy the things as much as you do. It's actually, love the lives. I don't communicate with many people these days. You guys help me. Oh, I love that. Figured out. You're good. It was actually really interesting. So my brother is he's a very thoughtful guy. He's somebody who listens to people. He's definitely a rare breed, and it was really interesting. I can't remember if it was my birthday or Mother's Day or something. Like, I don't talk to him too often because he runs his own business and he's a very busy guy. But I'm well aware that if somebody is not in my artistic field or does not understand it, a lot of times I feel like I'm boring them talking about the things, because, you know, it's hard to get into a conversation if you don't understand it or appreciate it the same way the other person does. And it was really, I thought it was so sweet of him. So it was on that day, and he called, and he really wanted to talk. Like, he wanted to talk about what interests me. And so he was asking me about, you know, I started going off about colored pencils, and I stopped halfway through, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, this is probably really boring you. I get on a tangent sometimes. And he corrected me. He's like, no, I want to know. He's like, I love hearing people talk about what they're passionate about. And I was just like, oh. Let's see. Physically, ice skater, wise coat. Yeah, exactly. And then being able to, you know, so everybody was really struggling, but I just didn't feel that because I had this wonderful community to just kind of spend time with. And not only are we spending time together, but when I go off on a tangent about, you know, why it is I'm salvaging my pencil nibs in a pair of tweezers, you guys get it. You know? Right, Shannon? Absolutely. And it's just, there's something special about talking to people who you know appreciate the things you appreciate. I mean, what other place in the world can you find so many like-minded people than the internet? You know, like, don't get me wrong. Of course, there's always going to be those few that, you know, leave comments or whatever. And then I just have to remind myself, you know, it's like, you know, you just, for every cruddy person that there is on the internet, in this community especially, there are 30 other non-cruddy people. And, you know, it's like those things, like a lot of times, there was this job that I had, and the woman that was in charge of me, she had a tendency, I don't know if she just had it in for me or just straight up didn't like me, but she had a tendency to completely ignore any of the good things that I did and was always focusing on all of the mistakes that I made, even if they weren't really mistakes. Like, I could have, you know, prepped all these different things for this particular job and done this, this, and this, and this. But if I did this one thing wrong, that is what she focused on. And that is what she ripped on me for. And it was disheartening, you know? So I feel like that way kind of on the internet for every, you know, bad person, it's easy to focus on that one negative comment. But it's like, okay, one person said, hey, this is crap, but 200 other people said that they liked it. So what's Catherine, oh my gosh. Catherine, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Exactly, Angela. I'm gonna need just a minute. How am I supposed to talk with y'all if y'all are making me cry? Thank you, Catherine. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm gonna have some water. Luckily, I have some tissues nearby. Thank you so much, Catherine. Right? I need a cat distraction at the moment. A little bit. Oh my goodness, thank you. Wait, Leslie, wait, was there another one? For Leslie? Did I miss something? Hang on. So many notifications, I'm having to scroll through them. I don't see it up at the top. All right. Oh, opening the gifts. I gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because you have to, at some point when you go on a channel, there's a button that you have to click that says that you'll accept gifted memberships. Oh, she gave, okay. I was like, oh no, did I miss something? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, I see what you mean, Durbin. I see, okay. Oh my goodness. Where did that put us at? Holy heck. Guys, we're getting so close. I'm gonna have to follow through with Bob Ross. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Usually it comes like up as a prompt. Not at the moment. Usually it comes up as a prompt, but I don't know how to go through. There might be a way to turn it on through settings. Yeah, we're on time. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I was doing. Let's dry this. This is a good time to dry this. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do with y'all. I love the memberships too, because it's not just a gift for me, but it's a gift for everyone else. Bob Ross. I know it. I'm gonna have to figure it out. If you're unfamiliar, the Bob Ross stream thing is we're gonna have a face cam, but it won't be just any face cam. I'm gonna be in a full Bob Ross costume, and we're gonna like do a painting or something. I hadn't fully planned. Like, I know we're gonna do Bob Ross, and there's gonna be a costume, but I hadn't fully planned it yet, just because it's a goal that's far away. If you have the ErgoSoft, Alex, take the ErgoSoft. Oh my goodness. I don't remember where we were at. Was it this? I think we were working on that. Right, and that's what I love. That's what I love. Steve, Bob Ross. See, if we have another goal, we'll have to set it up to where Steve does a Bob Ross stream. Oh my goodness. Happy tears bring happy trees. That's what it is. That is true. Yeah, because you're gonna get this month's yeah, so if everybody got Steve needs to hold my hand. If everybody that got a gifted membership today didn't have one before, you have access to this month's calendar page, and you'll have access to next month's as well. Oh, but you need one more set. Give yourself a limited color palette and bring your Prismacolors. Of course, I don't know. Prismacolors are a little fragile. They're a little fragile. Dress up as a happy. They have t-shirts. They have t-shirts that say happy little tree on them. It's hilarious. Get him a tree costume. We could. We definitely could. Okay, I have this other. Let's do a little bit of this flower here because it's this one here. We could. We absolutely could. Pay to see that. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Be the happy little tree. We could get him a matching also Bob Ross costume, full on with like the beard and everything, and then get him the happy little tree. I made the movement across my shirt, but the happy little tree t-shirt to go along with it. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. Would say we get the cats in with it, but I don't think they would put up with it. Oh my goodness. My ears are all red. Oh my goodness. See? And that's why I'll have to like not have memberships allowed during the Bob Ross, because then you'll actually see my face. So if I start crying on stream, you're gonna see it. Oh my goodness. Steve could dress up as a squirrel. Oh my gosh. Well, I could ask Tanya where she got her flying squirrel onesie. Steve could wear a flying squirrel onesie. I think it's pretty close, yeah. Oh my goodness. Amazon, okay, Steve, wait, what? We'll get you a squirrel onesie. It's like a big fuzz, although I don't know. Steve is a guy that runs pretty hot, and so I think he would like overheat in a squirrel costume. Hey, look, we're finally getting a different pencil. We're gonna get this purple one. Bob squirrels. Oh my goodness. You know, the funny thing about the Bob Ross paintings is that most of his paintings are sitting in storage. Like, they're not selling them. They keep them for Steve, back up the truck. What? Oh, I appreciate that, Kelly, but no, I'm also, I get all like red in the face and yeah. I'll be honest, like I don't, if I cry, they're usually like happy things, or like if I come across some sort of Insta video that like hits me in the parental feels. But I don't cry too often. I don't know. It's more things that get me in the feels than anything else. I have a gardener, so he trained. Oh wait, I missed all that. Let's see. Good and Clara books. Do I have any Clara books? I don't think I have any Clara books. Shannon probably does, or I think Tanya does. I think you probably answer that. Handy that way. Oh my goodness. Thank you again, Catherine. You're amazing. Prismas, there you go. Let's see, let's add a little bit more purple to this one. And then if I remember correctly, I just used Payne's Gray on the rest of these. Let's see, let's do... When is my birthday? My birthday is usually, I've never said the exact date, but it's about halfway through April. Halfway through April. Somewhere around the day the Titanic sank, and somewhere around when Abraham Lincoln got assassinated. That's there. It's close to those two dates. It's close to those. Okay. Yes, April the 37th. I like it, Shannon. Yes, April. Yeah, so we just did we do, I think we did a birthday stream. We did a birthday stream. It was kind of a celebratory thing. Okay, that was way too much red. Either I'm gonna have to add more red to the other one or figure out a way to tone this down. The 37th, I like it. Yes, before Renee's. April babies. I seem to remember there was one year when I grew up where I was like the day before Easter. Shannon does. Pretty sure Shannon knows my actual birthday. You alright?
The cats have now come to expect the treats.
Oh, have they really?
They would not stop bothering me until I gave them.
Did you give them the treat?
Yes, they would stop bothering me.
Okay, so a lot of times at night we have to put Paul in one of the other rooms because he has this tendency, as soon as the kids go to bed, he goes and he scratches their bedroom door to the point where he's going to damage the walls, okay? So what I have started doing is I've started training him. Now I mentioned like last week or something that I have been giving Isis these vitamins that are essentially treats. We're using Payne's Gray now. And they help her because she's 16 years old and it helps her joints and everything like that. So usually in the evenings now is when I give her her vitamins and she just inhales them. She does not chew them, but because she was getting treats, I also was giving the other cats treats. But what I started doing with Paul's is he would always run when we went to go grab him to go put him in the other room. But what I started doing was training him that if he wants his treat, he has to go into the other room. And so I would bring out the treats, I'd point to the other room, and sometimes he needs a gentle nudge, and then he like gets it. He's like, oh, okay, and he runs in there. But we've realized now that if they do not get their treats right after the kids go to bed, they scratch on walls, and they yowl, and they do all the things until they get it, and then they settle down for the evening. And now I'm just like, created a bit of a monster. I mean, it's great because she's not letting me forget to give her her vitamin. But they're tiny little treat terrorists is what they are. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said the T word on YouTube. Tiny little treat gnomes. They're tiny little treat gnomes. Sorry, YouTube. Please do. Yeah, it's the night-night treat. Yes. But I mean, it's great because the training on, I mean, it's hard to train cats, right? And it's been working for him. He'll voluntarily go in the other room and then he gets his treat and he settles down until the kids are solidly asleep. And if I leave him in there for like 30 minutes after the kids go to bed, it's like he forgets that it was bedtime and he doesn't scratch on things. Oh, sorry. Oh, he is ornery. He's so on, like he's cute on stream and all, but I'm telling you, if he does not get what he wants, talking about the other T word. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. So we're gonna call them treat gnomes. That's what they are, treat gnomes. I know, right? That's exactly it. Well, you know, I used to bribe him with catnip instead. I'd be like, okay, well, I'll put a little bit of catnip down in the room and he'll go in there. And then I was thinking, this has become a nightly thing. Am I drugging my cat every night? I don't know if this is good. Oh, I'm sorry. So I was like, okay, you know, nip every now and then is good, but this is getting to be a bit much, Paul. So we went for the treats instead. Since Isis was getting her vitamin, which is basically a treat for her, then we'll just give them treats. Can we change our pencil color? I don't see why not. Oh, the pencil color. No, it changes with each month. So it's in rainbow order. It's in rainbow order. So first it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I think it goes blue and then violet, I think. And then as it gets further, so Ev has like the diamond color pencil, and then pink is the one after Ev. I thought you meant like the pencil I'm using. I'm like, well, yeah, I can change it, but I need to finish with it first. So yeah, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, cyan, which is what I imagine is like diamond. And then that's 36 months. And then pink is the one that you get after 48 months. And then that's as many slots as they gave me. So, you're good. So yeah, it'll change next month. So the length of times you have the pencils gets longer over time because they only give you a limited month. So first month is red, and then after a month it turns to orange. 2 months it's yellow, 6 months it's green, 12 months is blue, 24 months is purple, 36 months is the diamond, and 48 months is the pink. So yeah, it goes through quite a few iterations. But yeah, so I started to wonder last night when they were all kind of yowling and the kids were in bed and I hadn't given them their treats yet because, you know, I wasn't feeling myself. And no, you don't have to sharpen it. Easy answer? Nope. And now they were just, the fact that they yowl and make a stink about it and then they stop after they get it tells me that, yeah, they've come to expect it at night now. My bad. Good night, Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone that got a wonderful membership from Catherine tonight, don't forget to get your free download. It's in the community tab. Obviously, if you want to color with pencils, you'll need to print it out. But if you want, you can also like download it to an iPad and color it through there as well. It doesn't have like a drag and drop feature like you would on some of the coloring apps, but if you have like Procreate or any kind of thing, that can work. And actually, that's why I have some of the, usually in every sticker order, I have little pencil stickers that I put in the orders. I'm excited to get the monthly sticker club stuff done though, but I'm not making it live yet because I want to have the first month's designs done so then I can work on the second month. That way I'm not like time crunched when the months come. So I think the way that I'm gonna do it is like, so for instance, if I were to start it now and I said, okay, July 1st is when I'm gonna send them out, I would need, it would be for everybody that signed up prior to that month's release. And then like if you sign up after the 1st, then you start on the following month. You see what I mean? Like I'll have one day a month that all of the monthly stuff will go out, which is why, considering that July is, I don't know, a week away? Yeah, about a week-ish away. I just don't know that I'll have all the new designs done by then. So I think for the sticker club, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of grace to come up with all the designs. And so I think the sticker club might start in August, unless for some reason I miraculously get it all done. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. And I'm gonna do it through Patreon. And there'll be a number of different tiers for price ranges and different sticker bundles and everything. But I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. New emoji? I'm thinking a chaos emote. I'm thinking a chaos emote. Oh, I'm so glad, Ev. Unless, of course, we have a different idea. But I was looking at the emotes that we have, and I was like, we don't have a chaos emote yet. I feel like, you know, a chaos one would be nice. Or like a friend of mine who streams on Twitch, she has a cult emote, where it's like this cat in a hood, having this like silly grin on its face. because it's like a, you know, a one of us kind of thing. When you show up and, you know, everybody loves Minecraft and it's just like one of us. So I was thinking that might also be hilarious, but that one's treading the edge of, I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. So we might avoid the cult emote, but I thought chaos would be good. We'll have to have a cat chaos one. Paul would be a good chaos emote. I'll have to come up with it. Was that one? That's the math one. When I'm really struggling to figure out math stuff. Which is pretty much all the time. So yeah, that's our math one. Get smart. There you go. Oh my goodness. Well, it's 9:55. We actually, considering, I feel like we got a lot done. I mean, obviously there's still this left to do. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do on Wednesday. Right? And I absolutely love it. I know, that's why it's perfect. I don't math. Let me see how I feel the rest of this week. Maybe I'll get some more done on this, maybe not. I'm kind of leaning towards where we'll start something new on Wednesday, or maybe I'll pull out another WIP. Either way, I'm gonna finish this one because we've got enough momentum going on this one that I think. So stay tuned, stay tuned. I don't know what we'll do Wednesday. Do you guys wanna do, oh no, not the bugs, not the bugs. No bugs, never a bug emote. Okay, I'm good. And Catherine, just in case you head out before Words on Stream, can I just say thank you again? That was incredibly generous and so kind, and there were definitely some happy tears shed, but they were happy tears. Thank you for that. All right, I'm gonna pull up our Words on Stream. We're probably only gonna do one because I am getting pretty tired. I honestly was amazed that I kept it going as long as I did. I fully expected it to be just like a 1-hour stream tonight. Okay, let me grab the link. Okay, we're going to pause the music. Games. So your brain is done. Oh, one of the bugs from Johanna. I gotcha. I don't know, man. I don't bug. I guess we have done a bug on stream before, haven't we? All right. Let's go ahead and see if this is working today. Ooh, I know this one. I know this one. I'm not landing towards bugs, but we'll see. Oh, yep, Steve got it. Okay, cool. Recycle. Words on Stream is fun. I like it. There we go. Gotta get my settings right on my end. Ooh, look at that. We made the goal. Very nice. Let's see. What about... Oh, no, we got Lear. Oh, what about Ire? E-Y-R-E. Is that a word? Good night, Ronnie. Thanks for being here. Oh, no, you got it. Ire. Let's see. Gosh, there's gonna be another E word. Or a C word. Could be a C word. What about Sile? Real. Oh, what about just Cree? C-E-E-L? C-E-L-E. Leary. What about Lee? C? What was it? Oh, Ely. Okay. Another 5-letter word. I just did crier, but that would need another R. Plus it wouldn't start with C because it's below the L. Alright, skip 3 levels. Look at that, Steve's #1. Rigged. Let's see. I feel like it's still. Oh, Mercury. Okay, not where I was going with that. What about cure? Oh yeah, and crier would have worked, but maybe it's with an I. I was thinking like a crier, like old timey when somebody would bring out like the bell and walk around town or whatever. I don't know. 9 o'clock and all's well. Let's see. MERC? Is that a word? Oh, we did marry. Curry. What about just crumb? C-R-U-M. Meyer. I don't know what that one is. Re-rum. Rum you're drinking again. Re-rum. Accrue. I feel like I do know that word. What about meru? Meru? Mera. Oh no, it's a 5-letter word. C-E-R-U-M? Like serum? But, oh, accrue is a color. I should know that. Huh. M-U-R-E-R? Is that one? I have no idea what. I know, I feel like I need to look that up. Maybe we could do a 1 pencil challenge and create just the color accrue. Skip 3 levels, very nice. All right, Patty and Steve, number 1. I'm gonna go on a limb, say it's probably the X, but you know. Oh, B-I-T-T-E-R. Ooh, accrue is off-white, okay. As in I am bitter that Steve keeps getting the big words. Let's see. Oh, bite, B-I-T-E. Yeah, X is definitely the fake letter. Trite, there you go. Tier. Right. Maybe buyer? Is buyer a word? Brie! Brie! Like the cheese. Yeah, look at that. Cleared the board, Bert. Bert and Ernie. Alrighty, level 10. Ramper, is that a word? Farmer. Okay, so the P is the fake letter. Refarm. Framer. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. What about Amper? A-M-P-E-R. No, okay. Let's see. Oh, rare. Rearm? What is rearm? Leslie. America, we got 1 more. It's a 5-letter word. M-A-R-R-E? Maybe? Oh, re-arm! That makes a lot more sense than rearm. I feel like that's the sound that a car makes when you're rearm. Fairer, okay. And the darn mare. Wait, Leslie, are you on a farm? Honestly, Durbin and Patty, number 1, very nice. Ooh, Leslie. Maybe it's an L. Could almost spell your name. Okay. About steel. We know that's a word. Ah, okay, there you go. Okay, steel, which means the I is the fake letter. So what else uses steel? Okay, so leet. Leet. Oh, sleet. I'm saying leet. Gosh. Okay, so oh, what about steely with a Y? Okay, not steely. What about maybe an F? Fleets? F-L-E-E-T-S? I think bleats for a sheep is spelled with an A. Cleats, I think, is also... Oh, settle! So it's another T. It's another T. Okay, so what about stet? S-T-E-T? I think that's one, isn't it? There we go. Stet. I almost thought teat, but that's spelled with an A. Let's see. Got eels, else. Got teas, leaves, okay. This other one could start with an S or an outset. Oh, S-E-T-T. Oh, that's right, I think I've seen that. All right, Patty and Shannon. That's a lot of letters. Despacito, that's actually what I saw first. Let's see. Gosh, that's a lot of A's. How messed up would it be if one of the A's was the fake letter? Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags. Maybe a part? Nothing smaller than 5 letters. A bait. Oh, it's an E. It's an E. Okay, the fake letter or the hidden letter is an E. Based, baits. No, it could be the P or the D at this point. Let's try basted. 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 Okay, so the P is the fake letter. Okay, so... But that's like, we need to use the other 2 A's. Wow. It's a lot of A's. What is it? Okay, so hidden E, fake P, instead, sated, database, oh my goodness, good job, Megan, I was not even there. Okay, so based, spade? No, not spade. Stead? Yeah, we got stead. Did we get steed? No, a based, Shannon, nice. Okay. Did I do any? I did one. Good job, everyone. Ooh, Leslie. Right there at the end. Very nice. All right, so level 16, next level, level 17. Patty and Shannon. Holding strong, I like it. Okay, hidden letter and fake letter. Oh gosh, I'm gonna go for it. Terrible word. Thank God it wasn't chosen. Okay, the G is the fake letter. No G. Okay, so rooted. So no G. Oh, and the D. The D is the fake letter. Okay, so ported. Oh, is it deport? Well, deport is one. Deports? No, because the hidden letter is a D. So if it's a D, we need to use another O. So what uses trooped? Yep. I was getting there. That's like second behind. Is D-troop a word? I don't even know. Let's see. What about poured? P-O-R-E-D. Word, okay. Oh, guys, we just need like one more. Troop. Trope. Roach. Torpedo! Bird lady, nice! Look at that. We're gonna make it to level 18. Let's see. A drope? Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. Depot, though, that was good too. Good job. All right, continue, bird lady. Number 1 for that one. Let's see. That's a lot of letters. If that fake letter, or if that hidden letter is an I, that can make a lot more sense. Oh, strength. I like that. There we go. Okay, so it is a fake L and a hidden T. So, let's see. Let's see. Can you spell with those letters? Gents, rents, tenths. Oh, I should have gotten that one. Doctor Who, hello. Okay, well, we made our goal, so that's good. Turns, very nice. Tenths. You guys are so good. Stent. Now we got stern. Give me G-E-R-T-S. Gertz. Okay, what about regen? Reten. That I did not spell that right. Reten. Renet? Renege. Renege on a deal. R-E-S-T-H? No. Rent. Girth with an E? No. But hey, that was good. Okay, now remember on this next one, skip 3 levels. Nice. Okay, so 18, 19, 20, 21. The answers are going to be hidden. Hidden. Patty, number 1, very nice. Okay, there's an ing. It's 2 I's. Rioting. A ringtone, that would have been good. Okay, no ringtone, no rioting. That would have been real good, Ev. Okay. ing. Ooh, Patty, what did Patty put? Toner. Toner, okay. What about toning? Okay, so it's one of those. Toner, so it could be an I or a G. Gosh, what if it's the, let's see. Oh, what about rotation? No, that's too many T's, too many T's. What did, Leslie did inter. Megan did intro. Does that mean it's the G? I think it's the G. Intro. IO nice. Let's try I nice. Laugh if that was correct. No. My gosh, what is it? Okay, brought to unlock what it is. Ooh, Alex. Alex did orient. Nice. Orient. It's another R. Tor. Intro. Interior. Enter. Oh wait, we already did enter. Tinier, Megan, nice. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so close. It's hard when you get up in the 20s. It's really hard. But you guys did so good. Okay, let's go ahead and close that. Can I just say how amazing this evening has been? I wasn't even sure if I was going to be up for streaming tonight, but you guys just, despite whether or not I'm feeling okay, there's something about hanging out with you guys that just makes me feel better. And Catherine, if you are still here, thank you so much for all of your contribution tonight. You have gotten me, just with everybody, the fact that we're at 144 memberships, like, just blows my mind and just fills my heart. You guys are just amazing. Like, the support from you guys and just this community, like, I never imagined that it would have gotten to this point, and you guys just, you're amazing. I hope you know you're amazing, every single one of you. Like, my lurkers, everyone. Catherine, thank you so much. And just everyone, whether you're just here hanging out or chatting or just here to listen to me ramble, the support from all of you has just been amazing. All right, I'm gonna head out before I start crying again. It's Friday, so have a wonderful weekend. We'll be live again on Wednesday. I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time. Yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Keep being awesome. I'll chat with you later.